Hey, what's going on, guys? God's Gift Gaming. I just wanted to make a real cool video today. It's not really anything about dumpster diving, but it does go hand in hand with it. So if you find games that are scratched, they don't work, and you still have them, hold on to them because they can be fixed. And I'm going to show you how to do it today. It does not require toothpaste because that does not work. So if you see videos telling you to use toothpaste, it's all bullshit. The whole concept of using toothpaste has a similar concept because it uses the same kind of chemicals, I guess you could say. But when you rub it in by yourself, it doesn't do what it's needed to do to fix the game. You're just probably causing more damage than any good. So today I'm going to show you. Here we have the JFJ Easy Pro. It retails for $150. Sorry about the lighting. Let me turn this brightness up a little bit. So this thing retails for $150. You can get it at Walmart.com. They do not sell it in the retail store. I already have everything out the box. I've already had this machine for about 2 months now. I've been using it like crazy, and let me tell you, it is a wonderful machine. So if you guys don't know anything about the JFJ Easy Pro, I suggest you look it up, or you can just watch this video in its entirety. So I'm going to walk you through it. So I went to Goodwill last week, and I found a couple 360 games just because I go to the clearance center, so you buy everything in bulk, so everything's based per pound. So these games I paid basically 2 cents for altogether. We got Tiger Woods PGA. It's '06. It's pretty old, but look at the scratches. You see the scratches? It's kind of hard to get them on there, but if you look real closely, you can see all the imperfections, and we're going to see if this even plays. I also found a Modern Warfare 2 the other night, dumpster diving. That game was scratched up a little bit, but it still played. It let me install it and everything. So sometimes if they're scratched, they still work. But like this game, Splinter Cell Double Agent, it looks like it might need to hit that machine. I wish you could see the scratches better. It's like, okay, there you go. You got to let it focus. I see. Let it focus a little bit. So yeah, these ones are a little bit fucked up. So we're going to see if they work. And I mean, it works with anything. DVDs, Blu-rays, pretty much anything you can find that has scratches. Now, if it's like a GameStop game, like a PS3 game, and they gouge the fuck out of it with like a razor blade, it's not going to fix that, because the way Blu-ray games work, or Blu-ray movies or anything Blu-ray, is the information is on the bottom of the disc. So therefore, if anyone scratches or gouges too deep into the disc, it's basically unusable ever again. See, now DVDs, however, the information is underneath the label, this picture right here. It's underneath this. So as long as this isn't too deep, you can fix these. You can grind it all day long and fix it. So I'm going to show you how this machine works. And first we're going to see if this game works. We're going to try Splinter Cell. We're going to try this one first. So we have the Xbox, the Gears of War one that I found in the GameStop dumpster. And this is my new one now. I'm just keeping it in this room now because I put away my old school 360 in the closet. There's no need for it to be out. But it's booting up now. Let me show you the TV here. Xbox 360 logo. So it works perfect every time. I need some controllers for Dreamcast. So if anybody wants to trade something that you see in my videos or something, I mean, I got controllers and shit for GameCube. So if anyone wants to trade that, maybe for I just need one Dreamcast controller. This Dreamcast does work. It just don't have a controller. So if anyone wants to trade game or something, all right. So we're gonna try this Splinter Cell Double Agent first. So I'm trying to make this video short, but it's probably gonna be a little bit lengthy, so it's whatever. Alright, so here's the Modern Warfare 2 I found this in dumpster diving from the other day. It's going to be in the next Super Dive episode. I'm going to put this in a box. See, this one was kind of scratched as well. Like, let it see if you can focus that. If it will focus. I mean, it actually wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. Like, can you see that big long scratch? But it surprisingly worked, so that was cool. So I didn't even have to like resurface it or anything like that. I just put it in and it worked. Now what am I doing? Oh, here it is, the box for this. Out of all the Call of Duty games that I find Modern Warfare 2, but I can't ever find the book and manual for it. I have like 50 Black Ops 1s. and 50. I even have Advanced Warfare for 360 book and manual. So we're gonna try this Splinter Cell game real quick, see if this even loads up. It doesn't look like it's in that bad of shape, so maybe it will play. I don't know. But we're gonna wait for it to read the disc, and then we're gonna start it up. So it says play game, so I don't know if it's gonna let me play game and gonna continue to play, or is it gonna fuck up. So let's try it out. Hopefully, maybe we don't need to grind this one down. This Tiger Woods one though looks pretty fucked up. There's an update download, I guess. 2 megabytes. But either way, I'm gonna show you the before and after. But anyway, let me show you a little bit about the JFJ Easy Pro. It comes with 2 different kind of liquids for it. It comes with a polishing compound, which you need. The polishing compound is the first one you put on, which is like a white. This is what the toothpaste basically is trying to do when people use toothpaste. But you need the machine for this to work. So maybe you can use toothpaste or something in the machine, but I wouldn't recommend it. It says to use the stuff that comes with it. Otherwise, it voids your warranty. And here's the other one, the polishing compound. So that's to give it that shine and nice finish to prevent more scratches. There's even some anti-static spray cleaner. So after you spray it, you clean off the disc a little bit. And then we have the 2 sandpaper pads. We got the soft pad, which is for like really small scratches, nothing too deep. And then we have the coarse pad, which is for if the scratches are really, really deep and you can like kind of get your fingernail in there. You want to use this one first for like a minute. I'll show you the buttons and shit in a minute. And then here's the pads that actually go for the compound, the liquid. So this one's the white one, and then this one's the blue one. And then once they get old, you got to get new ones, and they're like $15 for new stuff. So I mean, you get what you pay for. It's pretty cool. So far this game is working. Multiplayer, Xbox Live. Servers is not available.
Check your evolution, your bonuses, or your settings for this profile. Or consult some news or events about the game.
So people don't play this game no more, but let's try single player. Let's see if it works. Maybe we won't even have to resurface this game, but for sure Tiger Woods looks like it's fucked up because it just looks pretty bad. So I should try this one actually. So it's loading. It might fuck up at any second. Oh no, new game. Let's just do normal. So it might not work. So far it's working though, so I don't know, maybe. See now, if it's working and it's scratched and it's still working, don't resurface it. It's fine, just in case it, you don't want to resurface and grind off part of the disc if you don't need to. But what's going on here? Reconnect controller. What's going on here? Why does it keep disconnecting it? Okay, it's loading. It's loading. So checkpoint. It might not read the game right here. Oh.
Alright guys, we're going to silent mode. Get ready.
Alright, so far it's working, so I'm just gonna quit this because it's not working, so that's good. So let me put this Tiger Woods game in and show you if it works or not, because I want you to see that it actually fixes the games. See, if the game's working, I can't really show you anything. Put Tiger Woods in, and we're gonna see if it reads the game. It's pretty scratched up though. It might say not readable. Wow, it's playing. That's crazy. Another way you can see if it works is if you try to install it and then it fucks up during the installation. EA HD, high definition gaming, sports. It's in the game. So these games are both pretty scratched up and they still work. So yeah, scratches are just weird. I don't understand how they work. Like, how can this game be scratched to shit. And yeah, there's a problem. There's a problem reading the disc. Yep, I knew it would work. I knew it would work. So let me see if you can zoom in on that and see that a little bit better. There's a problem. There's a problem. It may be damaged or broken or whatever. So we're gonna throw this in the machine, and we're gonna use that same boot up screen, and we're gonna make sure it works this time. And I'm gonna demonstrate the JFJ Easy Pro now. So let me exit this game, and we're gonna take this out. So now when I'm gonna shut this Xbox off, or you know what? Actually, just leave it on, so we don't have to turn it back on again. So let's go down here, and so let me go over everything for you. Here at the bottom, you have the different timings. You got 10 seconds, 20 seconds, a minute, and 2 minutes. And here's the on and off switch. You just turn it on, so you got power now. You're gonna take this little nut off right here on the top part, and what you're gonna do is since this one's pretty scratched, let me see if you can. Let's zoom in real quick. Let's focus. Yeah, I don't know if you can see any of those scratches. I think you see. I think I showed it a little bit better at the beginning, but you're gonna just put the little knob on there. So now the disc is on there like so. And then what you're gonna want to do first is you're gonna. I like when it's scratched like that and it doesn't work and the game doesn't work at all. I just take the coarse one, which is the rough sandpaper. You just you put it on the inside of the machine. Like there's a little notch right there, and you're just gonna put it right on there. It's got like Velcro. You just push it down, and now you're just going to close the lid. I like to lift up on the tabs a little bit so it doesn't make a hard-ass sound. I don't want to break the plastic, so I just kind of try to help it close. But once it's closed all the way and secure, do not push down on this while it's doing it. Just let it, once it's closed, that's it. Just leave it alone. And then you're going to push, I like to go with the coarse one for like a minute. Sometimes 2 minutes, but I'm gonna go a minute, and then I'm gonna do 2 minutes on the soft sandpaper. So I'm gonna go a minute. So it's in there for a minute. So while we're waiting for that to get ready, I'm gonna get these pads ready. So we got the white pad, and I'm gonna put the white solution on there. So you're just gonna. You can do it while it's in the machine, or you can just do it, like, prepare it first, like ketchup. I'm running out. I need some more already. Yeah, I've been going crazy with this machine though. Like it's almost like a hobby. Like I'm gonna fix games. Then you want to just go around with it like that. Make sure it's nicely in there. Alright, so now that is done, we're going to, I'm going to put a little bit more on there. But now that rough sandpaper is done, we're going to take this out, and we're going to put the soft one in. Soft one. Same thing. You want to wipe the disc off a little bit, because it gets like this little plastic, shavings on there. Now I'm gonna go 2 minutes. I'm gonna go 2 minutes this time for this one. I'm gonna continue to get this ready. See, now when you do this, I really suggest just try to do a lot of disc at once, because you don't want to waste the liquid. You want to actually get your money's worth. So if you only got one game that needs to be repaired, I would just wait till you have more, and then just do them all at once. That way you don't keep on letting the pad dry out, and then you got to buy more liquid. So try to do like at least 5 games at once. See, I got a couple in the living room I got to grab that probably need to go in there for a little bit. But yeah, we got the white pad's almost ready, and then we're going to get the blue pad ready now, because the blue pad is what polishes it and gives it a nice shine after everything's done. See, this one's still full. I barely use this one though. I didn't find it necessary. It's really not necessary. It's like, it almost does the same thing as the white one, but it's like I said, it just gives it like a protective coating, and then it like kind of polishes it so it's shiny. So like when you buy the brand new game, you know, it's fresh out the wrapper, that's what it's supposed to look like. It's not supposed to have any scratches at all. It's supposed to be brand new. So if it's still got like kind of like a rough looking look to it, you probably didn't put enough liquid, and you should definitely just throw it in the machine again for another minute with more liquid on it. Now see, one thing that I was doing when I first started doing this, I would take the residue that comes off of the pad that sticks to the side of the machine, and I'd put it back on the pad. Don't do that, because it may seem like you're saving liquid by doing that, but when you do that, you're putting more of the pad, the broken pad that was knocked off, you know, not the liquid, it's got some of the foam pad in there too, so you're basically scratching the games with that shit again. So basically, once the juice is gone, don't put any more juice, or I mean, don't try to save some of it off of a wall, because you're just going to waste it. You're just going to keep having to resurface the disc. So once the juice is splattered all over the side, that's pretty much done. You can't use it again. Alright, so now this has been sanded in there for about 3 minutes on both of the sandpaper pads. So we're going to switch that out. And this also comes with a little towel to dry off the liquid when you're finished. So we're going to put the white one now. I'm going to go a minute on there. And after this one's done though, this game, and if it works properly, I think that's going to be the end of the video, because you get the concept. We don't need to keep going and going and going. I'm probably going to do some more, but I'm going to end the video when we're finished. But if anyone has any questions on the JFJ, is it worth buying? Should I get one? You should definitely get one if you're a game collector and you have like retro PS1 games and shit like that, and you know, some of them skip or whatever. This is definitely going to solve that problem. I remember I had a Final Fantasy VIII, and one of the discs like skipped halfway through the game, and I had that game for so long too, and I still had it. I put it in the machine, and when I get to that part now, it works flawlessly every time. So it's definitely worth it. If you got $150 laying around and you want to sell some games maybe that you have that don't work, but if they did, you could possibly sell them, get the machine, fix the games, and sell them. And then you get your money back for all the $150 you spent on it. Alright, so now I'm going to show you real quick. Inside the machine, I'm going to show you the inside of the machine, and you're going to see a little residue. See this little residue on the side? The white residue? You can't use it again. It's done. That's it. So once you use it, you cannot put it back on the pad, because you're going to just ruin the pad. So, okay, now we're going to use the blue one. It's pretty wet, so I think we're good on this. I think that's good. We don't need to put any more. But, yeah, once this game is finished, it should boot up just nicely and work properly. So we're going to go another 1 minute on there. So when you do these pads, you want to do a minute. You don't want to go any more longer than that. If you have to, just repeat again, but don't do 2 minutes on it. The 2 minutes is usually for the sandpaper ones. So it's just doing this thing. And then when do not open the lid when it's on. You don't want to ruin the machine. It'll fuck it up. So if you do have to shut it off, don't unplug the cord. Just hit the switch. Just shut the switch off. Like, let's say you only wanted 10 seconds or something, but pretty much the time variants that are there are the ones that are recommended, and you should use them. You don't want to just start making up your own time frames, because then it's not going to come out right. So just basically, I recommend for the soft sandpaper, do 2 minutes. On the coarse sandpaper, do 1 minute, and that's only if the games are really scratched. Now, if they're just a little bit scratched, minor scratches, I just do the soft pad for a minute. That's it. And okay, so it looks like it may be finished. Let's check it out. Let me take this off. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass to unscrew this thing because it gets so tight from spinning so fast. Alright, so now we're going to take the, this is what it looks like. It's just got the stuff all over it. But we're going to wipe it all down, make sure it's good, and then we're going to pop this inside the Xbox again. And hopefully it helps the problem. But yeah, the disc looks totally different. I don't see any of those scratches anymore, like, present at all. Like, it's a brand new copy. I think I'm going to throw in that Modern Warfare 2 as well, because that one was scratched. It had a big scratch in it, but it did play. It installed and everything was just fine. So hopefully this boots up where it didn't last time. So let's hope for the best. Let's cross our fingers and hope it reads the game. It looks like it's nice shape though. I'm going to show you right now as soon as I'm done, because you want to make sure all the residue is off there, because you don't want that getting inside the Xbox or, you know, squirting all over the place. But when it's done, like, it should look like a mint game, like a brand new copy of a game. Like, you know how it's got that, like, you know, the Xbox One games kind of look like they got that weird little squiggliness. Alright, so I don't know if you can see it now. There's not a single scratch on it. Not a single scratch. Nothing visible at all. It's the same game, Tiger Woods. Same game. Alright, so we're gonna now we're gonna put it back in. We're gonna check it out. And we're gonna make sure it works. We're gonna open it up, put it back in the Xbox. This Xbox is found in the dumpster, by the way. For those of you who haven't checked out my channel, check it out. Yeah, I found it in the dumpster. I found all these Xboxes in the dumpster. None of this stuff was in the dumpster. This is all stuff I bought, but you know, like Gears of War Limited Edition 360 in the dumpster, dude. It's like, it's crazy. So, you know, sometimes it might fuck up and you might have to do it again. See, look, now it's not reading at all, so that's very strange. Okay, it's going. Alright, play Tiger Woods PGA Tour. Now, if it can get to that menu that we were just at, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that it works now. So, fingers crossed. There's a problem with the disc you're using. It may be dirty or damaged. I don't understand it. Sometimes you just got to do it again. So, let me quit to Xbox Home. I'm just going to go with the white pad again. Let me see. So, what's wrong with it? I don't see any. Oh, I do see a little bit of, like, surface scratches. I don't know how that got like that, but okay, we're just going to repeat all the steps again. So I'm trying to get this video as short as possible, but, you know, it's trial and error. It takes, you just got to fuck with it. You know, you can't just pop it in right away and it works perfectly fine. Sometimes you got to, see, I want to do the coarse one again because I don't think it's that necessary, so we're just going to do the soft pad. And we're going to just rinse and repeat the same steps all over again. And it's probably because the pads weren't all the way wet right away, so I'm just going to do a minute on the soft pad. So 1 minute. I'm going to get this a little bit more wet because, yeah, that's probably why. That's probably it. Just it didn't have enough liquid, and therefore when it was grinding, it was fucking the disc up and not actually resurfacing. Alright, so I'm going to rub all this in. I guarantee you the second time it should work. It's just sometimes you gotta do it twice. That's it. Don't let it get you tripping. You know, like, it's not working right, man. What's the deal? Why'd you suggest this product? It's just trial and error. That's it. So I'm just gonna go crazy with it and put all kinds of blue shit all over it. All right. So we're gonna get that in there pretty good and Make sure it works this time, the second time. See, it's weird because it looked like it's not scratched, but like there's like some very, very invisible scratches that were just like so like transparent you can't even tell they're there. So I don't know how those made it less readable than before. That's just weird. But I just want to make sure it's completely wet enough so we don't have to do this a third time. We should be good now. Should be good now. Alright, so we're gonna same thing. Take the pad out. Make sure there's no residue. And we're gonna put the white pad. Make sure you get some of that residue out of the machine as you go, because it's pretty messy. I'm gonna close that again. Gonna go a minute, and I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick. So hopefully it works this time. I'm trying to keep this video as short as possible. It's already been almost 30 minutes. This is crazy. 30 minutes trying to get one game to get resurfaced. This shit can be very time consuming too. I literally stayed up one night just resurfacing like hundreds of games and DVDs, and I had my little DVD player on the side making sure everything worked. My PS2, making sure everything played as I was doing the next one and shit. So hopefully it works this time. Fingers crossed, it should work this time. This one worked right off the bat. It's scratched to shit, but you know, whatever. It's just random. Alright, so this one looks a little bit better than the last time. Now we're gonna put the blue pad again. Put the blue pad in there. The blue pad should be wet enough. I put a shitload of liquid on it, so I'm gonna go a minute. And you gotta wash this towel sometimes, because then it gets like really funky from all the other times you wipe off the liquid. So hopefully this time it works. Hopefully this time it works. JFJ Easy Pro. But man, oh man, does this machine work wonders. Like, I've fixed so many games that were unoperable anymore, and they all work now. So hopefully this video has been informing for you guys, and that way you can fix your broken games. Or, you know, there's people that charge people to do this for them, but I suggest you just buy your own. Fuck it. Especially if you do dumpster dive and you find games all the time that are Xbox 360 games. I see a couple guys that find games and they just leave them because they don't want to because they're scratched. They're like, oh, it's broken. If you got the machine, you don't have to worry about that. Now, do ya? Alright, so we're back at where we were just at 10 minutes ago, wiping off the liquid. So hopefully it works this time. It should. I don't see why not. I don't see any scratches anymore. It's really weird how that. I'm surprised it didn't work right now. Seriously. That was very strange. Make sure you go from the center out too. Like, you don't want to, because the edges of this little towel will scratch it again. So you want to make sure you're using the inside of the towel, not the corners. Or maybe the disc was just like, had too much liquid on it, and then it kind of was like way too shiny and it didn't let it read. I don't know. I'm just making shit up now. It looks like it's nice though. I don't know what the problem was the first time. It looks like a brand new game. Alright, check it out. Tell me that is not brand new mint condition. Do you see a single scratch on that fucking disc? I don't. Alright, so let's try it. Fingers crossed. Moment of truth. Tiger Woods, PGA Tour, 06. The oldest fuck, but who gives a shit? Okay, let's see if it works. Reading. Alright, so it started reading up way faster than the last time. The last time it was like, it took like forever to start reading the disc. So I think it works. Okay, so we're at this screen.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Alright, we're at this screen. Alright, check it out. Yeah, so just make sure you put enough juice. If it's too dry, you gotta put more juice. Alright, so it's playing the music. It didn't do this last time. Press start. Alright, yeah, we're in. It works. Let's do hard drive. Just play now. And look at that. It's loading and everything. Amazing. Yeah, so trial and error. You gotta just put more juice. And I wish I would have just put more juice from the beginning. Otherwise, this video wouldn't be extremely long. But now you know that you need to put more juice. It's a fact. So the game's working just fine now. We're actually playing. I haven't played Tiger Woods in so long, I forgot how to play this shit. Hold on.
Oh, please. Hit it already. God.
Okay.
Oh, that's too bad.
Alright, well, that was bad. Alright, guys, well, I hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. You know, let your friends know. Check out the JFJ Easy Pro. I definitely recommend it. It's a great machine. Works for all your games and DVD problems that do not work. So, check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.